So it's Kindred Fist again. Today I'm with my good friend Rusty. I call him Rusty Rostalvo, but his name is, you can introduce yourself.
I'm Rostislav, but I forgot who last called me like full name because it's different world and people make it as simple as possible. And
Right.
I'm Rosti everywhere, at work, at kind of sport, on street with friends, with
Right.
family. So I'm Rosti.
So I met Rusty several years ago out at Seaview Park. He's practicing Tai Chi. We trained together under Master Lee for a while. He's done some competition and so on. And I wanted to speak to him because I found his journey quite interesting as a Tai Chi practitioner. So I'm going to have him introduce himself and tell a little bit about how he started in Tai Chi.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to kind of clear this situation. I am not Sifu, I am not guru, I am not even advanced student. So I really have my own path in
Right.
martial arts. I did stuff, I still probably developing myself, my skills and my way to kind of different level where I am, but it's unique like path, I guess. I can share, I really believe that not so many people kind of have this story which
Right.
I had. And if we're talking about martial arts, it would be probably, it makes sense to kind of talk about how I started that, right? So
Right.
because it's, everyone has own start, right?
Right.
I have, again, very unusual way to start because my parents kind of very peaceful people and kind of try to protect me from all harmful stuff in this world.
Where was it?
It was
Let's
Soviet.
know where you're from.
Yeah, I came from Ukraine. It's Soviet Union,
Okay.
socialist country in this
Okay.
time, and it's different world. It's kind of different kind of social rules or relationship and different law than here.
Right.
And I just was involved in different sports, different kind of sports: soccer, basketball, swimming, chess, but not anything related to fighting. So
Okay.
it's kind of was, my parents protected me from being injured or
Right.
like to be kind of in bad situation, kind of try to avoid all this stuff. And apparently, like, I grew up and I kind of feel that something off
Right.
with me, you know.
Right.
I kind of socialize with people, I talk to them, and I couldn't imagine if I could someone hit to the face, you know.
Right.
It's like block. I kind of, everyone has own personal space.
Right.
You're trying to have a distance between people, to talk to them, to be respectful, and how you can break all these walls,
Right.
invisible walls, right? And get to someone personal space and hit this person to the face. It's
Right.
kind of was really big block.
So you're not keen to violence, to harming
Yes.
somebody else.
Yes,
Right.
that's what, and this kind of, I thought this is, it shouldn't be like that. You know,
Right.
it's world is real, everything possible. I shouldn't have this strict, like mental blockage, you know.
Right.
And I just decided to fix that when I just grew up a little bit.
Yeah.
I was second or third grade of the college,
Mm-hmm.
and I decided to find some school.
Okay.
The problem is that in US you can go any corner
Right.
and you can find any school,
Right.
right? Any style or any master or any. Maybe like 30, 40 years was different, but anyway, it's
Right.
still possible because
Right.
based on like what I heard, it's still available different schools where people were kind of can find practice or find seafood.
Right. It's a lot more accessible here in the U.S. than where you were.
It's not even accessible. It was illegal.
Oh, it was illegal to train in martial
Yes,
arts.
if government find out that you practicing martial arts,
Yeah.
it was equal like you wear weapon from
Really? Oh.
from 3 to 5 years in prison, or like something like
Really? They were around what? When was this? Like what
it's
year about?
1980 maybe,
Right.
something like that, like 1979, 1980.
Right.
And so, first of all, there is no school.
Right.
Second, no advertisement.
Right.
No, anyone couldn't openly speak up about that because
Right. They're afraid of being arrested.
yeah, that's. So I found friends who knew friends whose friends knew another friend, who just said, "Okay, here's phone number, call, and someone talk to you."
Okay.
All right, so it was done. I found kind of Sifu. Maybe it's not right word for him because we had Sifu, but he was far away, like
Right.
5,000 miles away. We just kind of students
Yeah.
pay him monthly, and he used this money to go to the trip and get kind of practice with Sifu
Right.
and bring this knowledge back to us.
So he was the middleman.
Yes,
Okay.
that's more kind of appropriate name for this
Right.
guy.
Right.
So how we practice, it's another story.
Right.
You don't have like a gym, you have no space.
Right.
So when group and it's like we're all busy. I'm student, some people work. We couldn't kind of do this on regular base.
Right.
Who is available?
Yeah.
We can catch up and kind of start practicing.
Okay.
So it's usually at room. It's this room is properly like fine to practice for 2 people.
Right.
Or it's like in basement or somewhere in the park,
Right.
where after like light, like a dark time. So all these kind of precautions,
Right.
and we try to be quiet. Only one time, like for 6 months,
Yeah.
we were lucky. Our instructor was like negotiated with some school,
Mhm.
and he got some cop who came in and said that this group for cops,
Yeah.
and we just
Oh.
prepare like for ourselves for professional needs.
Okay.
And this is only one time where we were in luxury kind of
Right.
condition.
Do you remember the style of martial art? It was?
Yeah, it was style of cat.
Cat style?
Yes, cat style. It's Vietnamese kung fu
Right,
style.
right.
It's called Nikaru,
Nikaru. Okay.
and we just kind of try to mimic
Never heard of
this kind of as cat moving,
Yeah.
as cat fighting,
Right.
and jumping, and stuff like that. So I just kind of, it was for me. It's it's a lot of adrenaline in my blood because
Yeah.
first of all, it's kind of you practice under the pressure of like law,
Right, right.
and secondary, it's kind of totally new world, and
Right.
it's like a close group of people who not.
So it's the true meaning of underground training martial arts. So you were really underground. For
Yes.
fear of getting caught.
Yes, was probably first biggest challenge in my life
Right.
when I really experienced this kind of close topic.
Right.
Even with my friends, I not so much share what
Right, right. And how old were you about then?
It was 24, 25.
Did you like the training?
Yes, I like that. It was like everything start from basics,
Yeah.
stance, first hits, kicks, then we learn forms.
Right.
Then it was practice of meditation. It was kind of interesting. We did sometimes sparrings between each other, and it was again. It was interesting time because you couldn't. There are not any competition, right?
Right.
Because everything is closed. So we practice inside the school.
Right.
How to check if you do something, if you are right or not. From time to time,
Mm-hmm.
advanced students. I wasn't involved with that.
Yeah.
Same straightforward. They just negotiate with some other schools.
Yeah.
Similar schools, underground schools,
Yeah.
to get together
Uh-huh.
and start fighting.
To see how good you were.
Yes, like real fighting.
Padding? No.
No weapons.
Right.
Just
Just fist.
you can do anything,
Right.
no restriction, and group on group.
Right.
So they decided how many people from each side. They come somewhere on the nature, some park,
Right.
some specific time.
So you really tested your martial arts.
Yes.
And you didn't get involved in that?
I was like student, like low level at that
Okay.
point.
Oh, so only the highest students.
Only
are allowed.
like who had at least like 3-4 years
And did you ever
background.
go to watch one of the?
Look, it's like they didn't tell me, so it was kind of. I just know that sometimes it was big injuries after those
Really?
things. Yeah, so it's kind of real thing.
Anybody go to the hospital? Die?
I don't remember from our school, but they told me that sometimes it happens. So that's there is no rules. You just people come in and they kind of very dedicated
Right.
and start fighting. So that's kind of then it was I practiced maybe something like 1.5 year or 2.
Okay.
And then like a lot of changes in my life, and I just drop it. So it was kind of first martial arts experience. And it was like on that point of my life it was goal for me,
Right.
and I reached that goal. So I kind of accomplished what I
What you
missed
set out
and
to
what
do.
is like I felt
Right.
is missing. And
So about this martial art, do you have any weapons training involved in the?
No,
art? Okay, so a lot of it was physical.
I didn't get to that level yet.
Now the question is, did it help you get over the
Yeah, I just
resistance of hitting someone?
Yes,
So you got used to hitting someone.
no, I didn't hit anyone, but
Yeah.
at least when we practice,
Right.
you're just crossing this personal
Yeah,
space
yeah.
kind of thing,
Mhm.
and you kind of became more familiar that someone's body is like your body,
Right.
and that's fine if you can put your hand on someone's shoulder or just
Right.
something else, just
Were you afraid
you-
to get hit, or were you
Yes.
You were afraid to get hit, or more afraid to hit?
I'm afraid to hit someone. That was my problem.
Oh, okay.
So I just kind of couldn't like do something like to hurt someone,
Right.
and it was my problem at that point. So I kind of,
But you got over it.
yeah, I got over that. I didn't start hurting people.
Right.
This is kind of part which I didn't plan to do that. I
Right.
just kind of feel that something in my character is missing. So I
Right.
just want to fix this small thing,
Right.
and it helped me. So just I think mission was accomplished at that point.
Did you grow up around a lot of violence, like street violence and so
No,
on?
I'm trying to stay away from that.
Right.
I wasn't involved, and honestly speaking, it was good timing to jump out from this group of people, because soon kind of this socialism gets
Right.
crushed,
Oh, okay.
and kind of a lot of bad things start happening. Society became criminalized.
Right.
More easy money gets like opportunities for people to get rich
Right.
quickly,
Right.
and all this school where I practice, next 2 years were caught and put in the prison for 3 or 5 years
Wow, really?
for some gang stuff or whatever. They kind of start make money on it over time. So that's fine. I just was
Yes, you know.
lucky in that kind of side.
Right.
So, but
About your training, what do you remember most, and what did you enjoy most about the training, the martial art training?
you know, it's all this environment
Mhm.
when you kind of do think which is prohibited, you know, like
Right.
illegal or whatever, and you plus on top of that, I just learn new thing which I never did before. It's
Right.
kind of discover for myself and just overcome myself and develop something new.
Right.
You know, it's always fun to learn something new which kind of fits to you. You know, just in that point of time, it was important for me,
Right.
and I just got it.
Okay.
So,
So you trained, you got over your fear of hitting someone or being hit. You felt good. You trained for a year and a half,
yeah,
and then you quit. Life changes.
yeah.
Jump into New York, to the U.S. now. When did you come to the U.S.?
I came in 1999.
Okay.
So 21 years ago. So it's a very tough time. I wasn't kind of. I need to start from scratch,
Right.
even from minus, because language is zero, no skills which I can use right away.
Right.
So it's took me like 5-6 years to get base and start normal life, you know.
Right. Right.
And after that, I just at some point I didn't kind of think about martial arts
Right.
anymore. So it's totally was kind of different world for me.
Yeah.
I just enjoy New York, and here is a lot of opportunities, a lot of possibilities.
So
Whatever.
you got here, you kept busy.
Yeah.
Around when did you start thinking about or pick up martial arts again?
It's not about martial arts. This is the whole point.
Right.
I didn't think about martial arts
Okay.
until like recent couple years ago.
Okay.
So the problem I start kind of I found interesting, and like it was like hobby.
Mhm.
I found out the thing it's called Reiki.
Yeah.
Actually, it was started from another thing. It's called longevitology. It's another branch.
Longovitology.
Longevitology. It's
Okay.
kind of the same thing. It's different branch.
Right.
The longevitology came from Hong Kong,
Mhm.
and Reiki came from Japan.
Okay.
So this is in New York. Everything, all roads crossing
Right,
here,
right.
right? So I had friends. They just kind of introduced me this thing. It's healing with hands,
Right.
and I am actually not religion guy.
Right.
So I grew up in social country where religion was kind of not so many people it's like government ideology
Right.
that religion is not good for modern people and
Right,
something like
right.
that, and belief in math and physics and science, and it was like I tried to explain for myself everything what happens around me through
Right.
this kind of angle of view.
Okay.
And then I find out about this Reiki.
Right.
At the beginning, I didn't feel anything. I just, okay, it's something like strange thing.
Right.
And then I kind of go through initiations. It's just for anyone who listen me, I just explain what it is. Reiki, it's when you just put your hands, and from your hands goes radiation,
Right.
and this radiation heals people.
Right.
So this is kind of in two words.
So is there some? It's not physical. We're talking about energetic.
Yes.
Energetic healing.
Yeah.
So
There is
through intention or
uh,
just through.
Reiki has three levels.
Okay.
First level, each level initiated by master, right?
Right.
Master Reiki. It's Master Reiki, the person who completed three levels of
Right.
Reiki. So first level, and when you can heal yourself,
Right.
and you can only have contact.
Right.
Second level, when you can heal yourself and others
Right.
as contact, as distance,
Okay.
through distance.
Like
And
how much distance are we talking?
This
Like
is a good
just-
question,
Yeah.
because I practice with my friend who live on Roosevelt Island.
Mhm.
I live in Brooklyn. It's
Yeah.
kind of maybe 9-10 miles
Uh-huh.
away. And he got sick, and I did Reiki for him and make him sleep.
Yeah.
Like in a couple minutes, he kind of, and I felt. Before he got sleep, I told him what's wrong with him,
Right.
and he confirmed what happened. So it's things which I couldn't explain. I don't know how explain. This is
So wait, you're in Brooklyn. Your friend is in
Roosevelt Island.
Roosevelt Island,
Yeah,
and you do
I did Reiki to
energy
him.
healing
Yes,
from Brooklyn to,
yes. This is
and it helps.
and it helps. And I just first, before you start doing that, you
Yeah.
do diagnostic. You kind of scan the body of your patient, you can call it, and identify where is energy blockers
Right.
on his body, and you're trying to kind of release this blockage
Right.
and make like flow fluent through whole body. So this is how I feel it,
Right.
and this is how I did it.
Right.
So if I participate on the Reiki clinics,
Right.
once per month we get together practitioners in the Manhattan, in the Amsterdam and 76.
Right.
The idea is that when you got sick, there is some in your body kind of blockage of energy on your channels. It's probably based on this Chinese theory,
Right.
like 12 channels and yin yang channels, and energy is, if it's somewhere blocked, then one side of the channel you have like extra energy, another one kind of anemia, or like not enough. So this kind of affect different disease and different problems. So this is kind of thing which I start feeling over some time of practicing, like over like couple years. I start feeling really good, and I could do this remotely, and do this in face or just touching. And every month we got together in city. It was Reiki clinic, where practitioners from whole city and around come together, and we treat other people, whoever wants coming.
Treatment.
And it was community center on
Right.
Amsterdam and 76th Street and 75th Street. And it was for many years. Once per year, we just help women who kind of experience cancer survivors,
Okay.
and we just gave them kind of our like energy sharing or whatever, and it's really like I couldn't say this is 100% helps everyone.
Right.
I would even say 50%. You know, because some people don't feel anything. Some
Right.
people maybe shouldn't feel, but it still work. Some people really help a lot, and they come in again and again because I don't know, maybe because of sensitivity of your body or your like kind of energy, like acceptance or not, like maybe a lot of factors. Nobody knows how it works
Right.
exactly, but for some people, even like in my family, sometimes it helps, sometimes it's not.
doesn't.
So if it's, let's say, you're sneezing or you got cold at the beginning, it helps kind of a lot. Sometimes you got some stretch of your muscles or something, it gets not helps right away. Maybe pain a little bit get better, but still doesn't kind of help. But
And this is chi energy.
it's chi energy.
Okay.
You just really, it was kind of thing which I felt like I'm normal person, right?
When you say you felt, what exactly did you feel?
This is what I'm trying to say. So I'm a normal person. I'm just writing, do my work, and nothing like unusual.
Right.
But if I start do Reiki, it's like turn on something in my body, and I started feeling like something beaming from my hands,
Okay.
some energy, and I just make pass around person. If you hear, I just do this like in front of you. If you're somewhere, but I know you, I know you, how you look like, you remember who you are. Somehow I can do the same, just imagining yourself,
Right.
and I can kind of somehow it works that like gets back me information about your current like energy picture, whatever, and I can work with that. So let's make it shorter from here. So I get to some level.
Right. You
It's-
did 3
it-
levels?
I got 2 levels,
Okay.
third levels, and like I didn't plan to be master to like teach people. I just kind of did it for myself to develop on something new. It's kind of cool thing, right? So
Right.
you just 1 year ago you were a normal person, and
Yeah.
then apparently something started beaming from your hands, right? So it's kind of crazy, but this is yeah, that's. Okay, so I have, and now what I should do with that,
Right, right.
So I start thinking, okay, and I just practicing, and nothing changes. So it's like bullying. Like if you didn't have it,
Right.
and now you have it, right?
Right.
So it's still maybe a little bit better. Some still developing some skills. I wouldn't say nothing changed.
Right.
It changes. If you practice, it changes all the time. But it's not so significant change which I already have, right? So, and I start thinking what I can do in order